a dream come true. Coming back to a track meet that I feel is like home for me. The meet director, John Pierre puts on a great meeting here between the lodging and the warm-up facility. The track meet itself, I think it's a great place to run fast.
So you had a great start to the season, 7:42. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's been, it's gonna sound crazy if I say this, it's been cold in Florida. So I'm a little bit behind schedule for training, but I'm still looking forward to just coming out here and running fast. I usually always have a great performance here. So I just want to come out here and put my best foot forward. Obviously, the media record and the world record is kind of quick. I think I'm in shape for that. But, once the gun goes off, there's no room for error in an event like this. So just want to go out there, put my best foot forward, obviously get the dub, get to the finish line for everybody else. It's been a quick season for some of the other athletes. So I just want to be able just to come out and see how it all works out.
Yeah, you were just talking about it. We had like two athletes who are running really fast, 38 and 39, which are the world lead at the moment, so you're not the world leader. How does it feel to not be in you're still one of the favorites, but how does it feel to be in that position?
Yeah, it's different, but like you said, it's still early. Usually at this meet is, where I start to come into form. Last year being able to run 32 or 35, I can't remember exactly the time. So I know it's capable. Obviously, 7:38 for me is kind of I hate to say it, but it's going to be a warm-up run for me. So just looking forward, just to put my best foot forward, seeing how it all works out. I'm expected to go quick after the pre-meet I just had. So just going to challenge my team and my group just to stay focused tomorrow and be able just to go out here, execute the race pattern that we put out, and stay healthy at the end of it.
So you're not afraid of the competition tomorrow?
No, not at all. Some of these people we've been competing against for about, maybe 3 or 4 years. So just want to go out there and see what all happens, and we'll see what happens.
Perfect. Let's also talk about your winning streak in the 60-meter hurdles. It's at 65, I think. Is this something you have on your mind while competing or while training? Or?
No, not at all. I mean, every year is a new year. Obviously, it's been one of the things that the media talks about is a streak. But I really just looking forward to just seeing how it all works out. I mean, the competition is going to be fierce tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. But these people I've been competing against at the Olympic stage, the world stage, even at this meet last year. So I don't want to make the moment too big or too small, but just want to come out here, focus on whatever lane I'm in, and make it happen.
So you also start the season as Olympic champion. It's the first. You have won a lot of titles and medals before. Did it change your preparation or your day-to-day life in general?
No, it doesn't change much. I mean, obviously, being here with the team, I try to take care of my family as well. But, being an Olympic champion, I tell everybody, I knew I was an Olympic champion before I got 2 pairs here on August 8th. I already knew I was an Olympic champion. I just had to show the world. So with that being said, I already know what I'm capable of. Just want to be able to come out here, put my best foot forward, and we'll see what happens.
And you also created a podcast.
Feeling great. It's been a really interesting transition this year. It's the first year that I've been away from my coach full-time and living where my husband is. I knew after this past Olympics I wasn't going to be away from my family anymore. And so I'm absolutely still working with my coach, but anytime you make a change, you never know how that's going to go. And it's been really great. It's been fun taking everything he has taught me, but getting to do it on my own and coming home to my husband and my dog. It's just been really great.
So how do the trainings look like? Is it distance? Is it video coaching or?
So he writes all of my workouts, and I will go and do those and either send him videos or just fill him in on how the session went. But he's still very much a part of it, but he's just not there physically on the day.
Okay. The meeting record here is 4:89. Is this something that you have in sight for tomorrow?
I'm definitely hoping to give it some good shots. I attempted 492 in Millrose, and I didn't give it my best shots. It's still early, so I think we're still working out some kinks on the runway, but I'm feeling good, and 490 is definitely something that I have my sights set on this year. This indoor season, that 5-meter bar is still very much something I'm after, so 90 would be a very, obvious point going to that 5-meter bar. So yeah, I would love to just give it really good shots.
We would love to. Liévin is one of the few meetings that has pole vault women's and men's on the program. Does it change anything for you? Is it an extra motivation for you, for example?
I think it's just more fun. We don't really get as many opportunities to hang out with the male pole vaulters because it's either women or men. And so when the guys are here, it's a lot of fun. You know, these are people that you come to really like and respect and enjoy just as much as the other women. So it just adds an element of fun, I think, especially this early in the season. So, and then just to look over and see them clearing bars, it always adds a little bit of motivation. So.
Nice. So do you sometimes train together with them to get tips, or you give them tips?
If the opportunity presents itself, absolutely. This year I've been mostly on my own, but or back at my college, Ashland University, when I was home for the holidays, and so any time I get the opportunity to train with guys, it's great because you feel like they're pushing you a little bit more too, and a lot of times they just have a good energy at practice. So yeah, I haven't with these guys in a while, but that's not to say I wouldn't. Yeah.
Maybe you should join them later.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good question. I think Liévin for me is always to test myself, to see where the fitness is for the winter training, and also this year there's championships, so it's always a very good test, and I expect a good race. This year we're changing it up a little bit, running a little bit longer distance, but I feel good, and I think fitness-wise it's all been going according to plan, and I'm very excited to see the work that I've done the last couple of months, to see what what it can turn into in a race.
You said that you are running a little bit longer. You are running the mile. It's the first time indoors, if I'm not mistaken, that you are running the mile. Oh.
Yes, I'm a big fan of the traditional Olympic distance.
So do you approach the race differently because it's like a little bit longer, or does it change not a lot for you?
No, I think it's very similar. I think I'm having to push as hard as I can, and then run the extra distance. So it's I think it's going to be fun.
Okay, so it's a 1500 meter plus
Yes.
some extra suffering. Okay, you had like the guys are running really fast this season. There has been some world records on the 3000 and also the mile, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So does it put any pressure on you, or how do you approach this with the back in your back in your mind?
I always approach my races same. Depends obviously what I want to accomplish, but this is a race where I'm going to test myself, and usually that's with pushing as hard as I can on the gas and see how fast we can go. But ultimately, it's a great thing that people are running faster. But still, it's a competition, and it's about winning. And I think it's going to be a good race tomorrow, about winning and maybe also running fast.
Right. Also, you have asked the public or your fans on social media where you should race. Have you made up your mind already about what races are coming up in the next weeks?
I'm not sure if a lot of people voted for Liévin, but this is what I decided for.
Okay, and so for the championships, do we see you in Apeldoorn and Nanjing, or one of both, or you don't know?
I've not made my plans 100% yet, but I'll have to take this race first, and if everything goes according to plan, maybe more races, and if it doesn't go according to plan, maybe more races.
So what would mean going according to plan?
That's a trick question. No, I think to be honest, I'm not really sure. I have my program that I follow into races, trying to do a lot of mileage and build a good pace, and then trying to do convert that into something fast for competition. So it's always a big test for myself to really see what I'm capable of. But I have a good feeling. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, and I think I can run fast.
You're also proud then of a little girl, Flita, now. How does it has it changed, like you being an athlete or your approach to training and competition?
Definitely changes a little bit, but at the same time, I'm very lucky to be able to do this still professional and have a good team around me that helps me kind of prioritize and backs all of my decisions. But it's a very nice thing to kind of experience and be a part of.
Will she be traveling with you in the future, or is she here? I don't know.
She's not here, but she visited me in training camp. But now it's only me, and hopefully, it's of course a fun thing to kind of have your family follow you around and watch you compete. I think that's something special that we can experience together.
It is. You also have your brothers here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big family trip. Are there any questions of the floor?